Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is unlikely to go far in his career, even if he sometimes talks about it. He's not someone who plans carefully or works extra hard to climb ladders or take on big responsibilities. Instead, he prefers easygoing days and fun moments, not long stretches of hard work.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he doesn't fall apart. He tends to brush off problems and keeps a positive attitude, even if he made a mistake. You won't see him stressing out for days or sulking in silence.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
Most people at work will like him because he's cheerful, caring, and easy to talk to. He doesn't pick fights or hold grudges, and you'll rarely see him raising his voice or starting arguments. He brings a friendly atmosphere wherever he goes.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will genuinely be happy for you if you do well in your career. Instead of feeling threatened or jealous, he will likely cheer you on with lots of excitement and affection. He measures happiness by shared good times, not by who's ahead in work.
What if you start earning more than him?
No, he's not the type to resent you or feel insecure if you earn more. He values kindness and togetherness much more than who brings in a bigger paycheck. He'll be happy as long as your relationship feels warm and supportive.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is not careful with money and is more likely to spend without much planning. Saving, budgeting, or keeping track of expenses is not his style. You might find him forgetful about bills or not too concerned if money runs short sometimes.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He mostly lives within his means, not really pretending to be richer than he is. He's not interested in showing off or trying to impress others with expensive things. You probably won't see him taking big risks with money or putting on a show for others.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He's very open handed and kind, always willing to share what he has with others. He doesn't hesitate to help friends or family and enjoys making people feel cared for and included. His heart leads the way, both with money and in the way he treats people.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money, not someone who hides things or keeps secrets. If you ask about spending or saving, he'll tell you straight, sometimes even without you asking. He doesn't try to control the money or use it to have power in the relationship.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He does not believe housework is only your job. He's easygoing and kind, so he's happy to help out and share tasks at home. Even if he isn't the most organized or hardworking, he doesn't stick to strict roles or expect you to do everything by yourself.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will actually step in and help with chores and diapers, not just stand around telling you what to do. He's not big on strict routines, but he has a kind heart and wants to make things easier for you. If you ask, he'll happily join in, whether it's washing dishes or changing a diaper.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He will usually try to understand your side instead of arguing just to prove himself right. He's more interested in keeping things friendly and making sure you feel heard than in winning any disagreement. You'll find it easier to talk things out with him without it turning into a big battle.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressive. He's not quick to lose his temper, and even if something upsets him, he's more likely to stay calm or use humor to lighten the mood. You won't have to worry about shouting, harsh words, or door slamming with him.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, this is not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He's quite calm and easygoing and doesn't let small things set him off. Even when things go wrong, he generally keeps his cool and prefers to keep peace at home.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility for his actions rather than blaming you. If he makes a mistake or forgets something, he's more likely to admit it with a smile or an apology than to argue or make excuses. He doesn't play blame games or try to make you feel guilty for things that aren't your fault.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He is gentle and caring by nature and does not want to make you uncomfortable or unhappy. If you set a limit or say you are not ready for something, he will listen and step back without pushing or questioning your choice. He values your feelings and wants you to feel safe and respected with him.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he's not the kind of man who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has their own feelings and moods, and it's okay if you sometimes need space or time. He won't sulk, get upset, or make you feel guilty about your choice.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He's not the type to use your secrets or intimate experiences against you, even if you have disagreements later. His gentle and warm nature means he values trust and respect.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is naturally loyal and not easily distracted by other women. His focus is on the warmth and closeness he shares with you, and he values the relationship over looking for excitement elsewhere. You won't find him flirting, hiding things, or making you feel insecure about his attention.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive or controlling. He genuinely trusts you and doesn't act jealous or suspicious over small things. You won't have to deal with dramatic scenes or feel like you're being watched.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature does not come from a controlling personality. When he cares for you or looks out for your well being, it is gentle and loving, not demanding or strict. He doesn't try to run your life or make decisions for you.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to do most of the work alone. He is happy to pitch in, whether it's playing with the kids, helping with homework, or changing diapers. With him, you'll feel like you're in it together, not left to carry the load by yourself.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and patient. He's not someone who loses his temper or yells at children when things go wrong. He understands that mistakes happen and doesn't hold grudges or dish out harsh punishments.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He values your happiness and wants you to feel fulfilled, not just in family life, but in your own dreams and interests too. He won't try to limit you or expect you to give up your identity for the sake of the family.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will support your career, now only to later ask you to quit after having a child. His support comes from genuine care for your happiness and independence, not as a temporary show or a trick. He trusts your decisions and wants you to find joy in your work as well as at home.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. His friendly and open hearted nature means he will genuinely try to build a good relationship with them. You'll see him smiling, chatting, and making honest efforts to include them in family life. He will try to adjust to your family, not expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He doesn't get easily ruffled or start fights, even when people push his buttons. Instead, he tries to keep the peace and finds gentle ways to work through problems.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who acts modern with you, but secretly expects you to become a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. His easygoing and open hearted nature means he wants you to be yourself, both privately and with family. With him, you won't feel pressured to hide your real self or play a double role for appearances.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you rather than stay out of it or side with others against you. His caring nature means he values your feelings and wants you to feel safe and understood, especially when things get tough. He won't ignore your struggles or leave you to handle problems alone.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy who blindly takes his mother's side over yours. While he cares for his family, he understands the importance of standing by his partner. Especially when there is a conflict, he doesn't let anyone, even his own family, make you feel small or alone.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects boundaries and understands that some things should stay just between the two of you. This shows he values trust and wants to protect your bond, not let outsiders judge or interfere.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B plus. He's a good guy. Day in and day out, being in a relationship with this man feels warm, light, and easygoing. He brings laughter, affection, and a sense of comfort to everyday life, never letting small stresses turn into big fights.